Hi, folks. Are you ready for this? I'm creating a new school, a new teacher. Will you be the teacher now in your school, your new school, the school that you're creating to go through my mind with your mind? One mind becoming a consciousness shared by no other? Or are we changing everything we think we're doing now? Becoming what? A man, not again. Or are you but women in Christ not? Or are you women leaders of the first degree who will have a womb for me? My mind. My mind, you see, is dispersed in yonder no more. It's in you who will create it, not me as, or are you no longer creating the separation between me and thee? Or thou art the one who is no other than all of us being the one? The one network? The content contentious no more? The consciousness of? I am bringing reclusion to a standstill, not, but the inertia of you that have only worshiped me to be in spirit and truth of you will no longer reflect me to my consciousness, for my consciousness will not be held in contempt of you anymore in the court of your public justice, your public opinion. I change it all. And my name is Theodore in Christ, not, but Christ, Christing Christ. You see, this is a school like no other. Oh, you see, we've been taught to live according to the words of man, the dictates of man, the rules of objectives, outcomes, class, exercises, homework, essays, position papers. We haven't been taught to become. A doctor not, or are you doctoring your papers no more to be other, or changing what doctor you listen to now of leadership? I do have a doctorate in leadership, but I am not like the leaders who taught me. Yes, I have a doctorate in strategic leadership, but this is something else. I'm teaching, raising up a school from the inner you, a school that will be a shared consciousness of a single creation, a one creation, a creation of one. Content creators, not the consumer affairs of, or are you changing your consciousness about what a creator is to create me no more in suffering, but be among the cosmos, the connected, the creation, the creators, the distribution network of not folly, but my words shall follow you not. My words create. new creators, leaders who are not concerned about the first time Christ being you or at your elbow. The people sitting at your table, around a table of 10, that operate by conversing, by thinking, by manufacturing not the solitude of other in reclusion. I bring forth the leaders of me to be me. And my leaders will behold the Christ to be it in their shoes. As you are, if you will be it, manufacturing, not your sustenance, your subsidy, your opinion of yourself as separate. Are you creating the Creator this day? As a school consists of nothing but creators, who will create the nature of God, not, or are you becoming no more enamored with a God idea, a God conception, a God concept conception? You conceived God. You're conceiving God. You're denying God. You're accepting God. You're embracing God, loving God, worshiping God. God, who is it? What is it? What is it like? What are you doing with it? Male? Female? Touchable? Does it have flesh on? Garnered no more in your mind by something else, the electromagnetic forces of. Are you willing to see a new story, a new paradigm of peace, power, and privilege? Are you willing to help the creators at your table become creators, leaders of a new youth movement, not, or will you have the dew of your youth? DEW. Pardon me. A new school is a new network, not, or is it a new city? Or light are you coming into? Are you willing to conceive, to breathe, to conceive the breath of conception, the breath of channeling something new that you're no longer afraid of, that you no longer dam up inside of you, that you're cathartic no more about, or catharsis wanting, or changing everything. You cart around with you this day in your memory, your mind, your fascination with presence. Are you no longer seeking a presence, CE, of presence, TS? Are you learning to love joy, or will you live joy? Will you live peace? Will you live healing? Will you live the construction of you no longer manufacturing you in the solidification moments of you? Are you changing what you think molecules are, what molecular is? Are you changing your breath? Will you manufacture peace, privilege, prosperity for all? Will you heal your table, the people at your table? Will you heal each other? Will you light love? Will you give them freely all that you have obtained for yourselves, not? Or are you changing the self, the identity of what you create you as in your own torment no more? Are you willing to see a different story of who's sitting at the table of one? Will you be 10 there with me? I'm doing a new thing. I'm starting a class in Eureka Springs, March 1st. Or are you telling a different story now you about? So you are there, here, hearing me in person, being my flesh, my bone, my consciousness, yours, of a woman, a man, a being of light that's no more incarcerated in you to worship another. What light source will you no more have attracting you to be magnetically opposed to, or repealed, or appealed from? Or are you changing what you consider life itself to be the creator of a new one? This is a school for the mighty kings, not, or is the kingly privilege abounding now to the common, to be the kings of the universe, the cosmos, the consciousness of one, the creator of creators, not trying to pass a test, not trying to master information, to obtain a degree? Or are you creating something? Are you creating the creators, a new network with, a new life, a new privilege, new peace, fearlessness with? Where you're no longer attracted to just that which ignites your libido or changes your chakra system or presents some kind of molecular sacrifice or reward for the moment? Are you changing what you think existence is to be no more the existential crisis in? Or are you changing your identity, no longer referred to as God in diapers or God training or Jesus the pattern? Or are you changing what Jesus you know, or will you become it in Christ's life? Not. Or are you leaving behind those terms no more, but are you no longer married to them? The breath, justice of, what's creating in you? What's creating your torment or your privilege? Your past, your future, your now, your timing, your congratulatory privileges, or sustaining not the folly of the past to create your future? Will you no longer pastor the past in you to create the rewards, the moment, the glee that so fleeting is? Will you sustain you in marriage, not but the cosmos? Will the air you breathe not need you anymore to breathe it? Or will you not be here looking like you are? Are you willing to be the spirit of you without clothes on or without flesh? Are you willing to lay down your creation to be you again? You see, it's costly to be in my school. Your creation is you, don't you understand? You were the Lord God Almighty, maker of heaven and earth, who brought you forth through the womb of miscarriage, not? Or are you changing your Moses story or the birth of Christ or the creation of the cosmos again? The university of the universe. I, I surrender to torment me no more. I am maker of heaven and earth, of me. My privilege, you see, was to bring this forth. I surrendered to surrender, to bring forth a man, an animal not, or did I become one? A mammal of, or are you changing your creation story? Are you changing what existence you will have and what you seek to do, accomplish, become? Set your eyes toward? A new race? Of comfort not, but creation, where you're the creator, creating a new race, you first, creating you with the consciousness of it. Forlorn no more. Will you create a new consciousness? A new mind where you don't torment it with each other, by each other, thinking you're the fowl or the phallus produced by. Will you change everything about the womb of mankind or the consciousness of one? Do you see how I quote a story not? I continue the Christ mind. Or am I changing all that you connect to see the Creator in you not, but that you're it? I'm creating creators, and my name is fooled no more by you, who will be me, who will be one consciousness. Creators in suffering no more, creators in community, creators in a network, creators in a class. Content distribution system where you love each other. Are you willing to love me? Is not the question. Are you willing to be me in my shoes? My face that's yours. My blood that's yours in your body. AB type not, or are you changing O negative or everything you think the universal donor needs? Or are you contributing your blood no more to failure, or your time no more to animal sacrifices? Or are you changing the word of the Lord or the word of the Lamb? Sacrifice no more for you by you. Will you see what you've done unto yourselves and each other? And will you come out now of the form of you to be the informed, formless, amorphous, incorporeal, beautiful one with one mind, shedding wings no more? Or are you growing yours in the school network of one? Peaceville creating, not the Pleasantville of sorrow, where colors come into view that you've never seen. Enter the energy that you've deemed demanded by others, no longer gammatrons are changing your rays of the infrared me, or every color spectrum energies thereof. Are you willing to channel a new world to get there, where you're creating it here? In you first, the mind is. Will you create you now with joy? No longer just seeking a degree, a passing paper on a test. Will you see exploration and adventure? Will you see the continuation of a curriculum not of sorrow, but of mine, my mind of? I've given you database 1, to the angels, for the angels. Angelic cowards, no more cowering before each other to be reclusive and wanting a mammon-fed baby meal love. Are you no more needing a job? A new creation? This is new creation school. I'm asking you to consider creation being within your purview, your power, where you create creation again. That's you. Who's you? Where you're creating you the consciousness of, so that you don't suffer. Wondering what they think of me. Wondering if I did all right on that. Wonder if I passed the test. Will I get the job? Will I need the money? Will you heal her, O God? Or what are you saying differently now? Among you, yourselves, are you willing to create something new? A people that's never been here, not? Or are you no longer moving around monuments to men? You're changing all that stuff. Are you willing to no more carry the garbage of others between your ears? Will you clean it out, give it up, separate, divorce from the God you served all your life, no longer trying to appease it, accomplish its ways, or be, in the eyes of man, a success? Are you changing your worlds? And the world that you knew not contain you anymore? Or will you no more be the confluence of a concretization of the molecularization of mankind's mind or its actions? Or will you take into your hands something else? The privilege to be the royal, regal, announcing you are the healer of healers, healing children, old people, decrepit, inept, reclusive, affluent, gorgeous, beautiful. Are you willing to see past the flesh into the spirit, to be the molecular, no more led by any system of education? Comes now forth mine from within you, to be you no more led by what you think is right, what you deem as credible, what you think is authentic by the thought mind. Who's accrediting who? Who's giving value to what? Will your mind no more be reclusive, that you're trying to protect it from each other? Will you no more beware of the false teachers, or will you be wary no more of your regal dress and crown? Will you crown it with the pricks no more, the thicket of? Will you change the living source of you in this life to no more need another? Will you be the creation creating all creation again? Do you see a magnanimous magnetic effect no more on you or your life? Will you create creators now? Will you heal them, the children too, of every color, tribe, and tongue? No longer the finite series of will you be the infinite me, the infinite love of love that's infinite, never runs out, never needs a miracle. Never gets bored. I am creating a school that's been hard to describe, and I have been trying for 20 years. And multiple times I announced dates, starting dates of classes. I asked people to come. I wanted to be known as you who would be me, creating me as you, not separate anymore, but creating the creators. I wanted to tell them, I wanted to tell you, you're a creator too. You can create the consolidation of your organization, not again as folly, or are you changing what you organize on a principle scale from 1 to 10, not again, or changing what you see constructed? What will you see in these words that I bring forth? What will you see at my table of 10, a round table of 10 like King Arthur's? Or will you author your words now of creation that you bring forth, channeling a new me in the consciousness of one, and be meonics about, meology studying, the first degree of tongues no more needed in your charismatic clowns or crowns are you wearing? I talk like this. It's not that I try to talk like this. It's my natural state and energy. Consolidation out of sorrow. Or am I sharing a content distribution network with the healers who will heal the creators, who will create the healers, who will be one consciousness around the earth and farther in a new race that needs not flesh to limit it anymore. No longer limited to your neurons, so delicate, so frail, so fragile, so wounded. Take not comfort in these words. I call you to war, not, but the privilege of being you, the real, the regal royal, real you, in the reality that never fails to possess itself not, or will you no longer be in possession of you, where you possess the singularity of you, or wanting to be the reclusive, separate, wanting energy, income, sweet comfort, a legacy of a well-lived life? I'm forked tongue speaking with no more. Did I ever, or was it you that just think you're separate from me? Will life itself, you know now as yours, not, but mine, who I am? Are you I am? Will you be I am? The source of I am, will you be the source? No longer the force opposed to you, internal combat with. I'm creating a school. And oh man, you see, I have a school in so many ways. I've schooled the knowing, not the knowing has schooled me. I'm in school, you see, at this moment. I'm creating me. I'm flowing me. An energy is flowing through my lips. I am conscious of the great abortment no more. For people will no longer be aborting me, calling them separate. They will be Christ in their shoes, or God the consciousness of, or the creators. Content network, consumers not, or will creators you be my school in, the new creation school of the new me, the new race of light people who love each other, who flare not the tongues of sorrow at a moment's notice, or will I come now? In light will you be the light. Healing, miracles taking place, healing the children. The colors, the colorful. The instruments of sorrow, no more porting around in you. Will you no longer schlep the miracle aborter? Or will you see that you have all power and grace? If you give it away not, or will you give what you are to other people to no longer be separate? Will you heal them, their income, their marriage, their mind, their existence? Existential crisis no more in. Are you changing your vocabulary and what you do with it? Will you be the Word? Will you be the living Word that needs not a bodily form of other to function with? Are you willing to see past your flesh and what your eyes do to you and compute? Then you're following your folly. Will you create me, O God? Not again? Or are you, Lord God's no more in suffering? Or are you a different race of the cosmos, no longer connected to the Norsemen, the south of, or changing what you conflict so that you genuflect no more for sorrow? Will you change what you honor this day? And honor me as you, the construction not of sorrow, but healing the palaces of light all over the earth and farther? Will you no longer be rancid in your own memory, your mind, your confluidity? Will you conference have not another of, or will you change what you confer about this day with the real me, the royal me, the internal mind, the mind of not sorrow, but the organization not of sorrow, wanting an orgy with its money? I'm not the power of you, considering not, but the power of you shall no more shield me from my power. And I organize healing not, but a lot of seminars and conferences come forth in the courses, the continuation of a consciousness of Christ no longer being of sorrow. Healed on a cross, sacrificed, dead and buried, rose again. Will you rise now to write me? Will you rise to subscribe? Will you rise to create? Will you arise to heal you? Will you create a new land? The promised one. Will you create a new energy? The non-molecular. Will you be who you cannot see? Or if you look into a mirror, there's nothing there? Or will mercury not be there? Or will glass be shining? Not again the chromified of. Or will you change your double slit experiment? The gluons, the organelles, the subatomic particles? Will you change your consciousness? And fools no more live the life of. Will you create the creators? I create a content distribution network, not. I create the creators network of one. I have a class, I have a course, I have a school. And my name is Love in Action. I go now. I've said a lot. But can you see what's really being said? Not just by your ears or your eyes or your consciousness will you conclude this is not just folly. Will you create the creators who's you? Will you create love, the infinite kind that doesn't rob or repel or sorrow embrace? Will you no longer fear the lion's mouth, the lion's den, the temperature of sorrow, the fiery furnace, hell, death, and the grave? I have given you power over snakes, over hell, over the lion, over the fiery furnace. Or is it you who gives me the power to power you no more over sorrow or imbibe sorrow in your genes? Are you asking the right questions? Will you see a different story? Will you manufacture no sorrow for each other anymore? Will you be the healer who understands the cross as a metaphor for healing, not death of? Or will you change what you fabricate your existence as this day and no longer follow the words of man that have been given you, the interpretations, the metaphors, the co-optitions, not? Or will you change your optics or what you need for existence in this world? Will you no longer be following a flesh anything? Will you follow my voice? Or will you be it? My love, too, in your shoes. My love of love, who looks like you. Will you heal the children? Will you love love? Will you give your life away? Will you give your life to me? Or will you decreate you so that you're not suffering in your creation anymore, the finite of? Will you be the infinite you rejoicing now in glee and jubilee? Will you look up in my words? My words. My words are in your mouth. My heart, your mouth. My mouth or your heart. Gee. One consciousness. The consciousness of creation, not manufacturing the intent of failure to be the manipulation of. I'm no longer the man's of your mannequin affairs of. I'm no longer the matriarch of your devices, nor the material comments of you. I wear a different dress. Of light I dress in now, no matter what I'm wearing today. A red sweatshirt of. And I enable people to be healed. Healing the healer, who is them, being you, who will heal you now and each other sitting at your table of influence. The people you rub elbows with today in your workplace, your home, your network, your community, your classroom. I change a different standard, but I bring forth the standard of one who will love each other in love, loving love, becoming love, in your shoes, to be no other race of running around. I love you all. And my name is Corporate Affairs, not. But I change a lot of England's. Or do I change America's? Or do I unite the force of evil not again, but the source of many miracles? The source, see, is you. To manufacture you not again, as sorrow does in the mills of pulp fiction. I learn well. I'm 74. I'm precocious not. I'm surrendered. And I lead a movement, a race of consciousness creation to create creators. While I'm here, or do you lead it? Do you lead it too, or am I not here? Or are you making these videos now? The appeals of, the explanations of. Will you be in school that schools you to create a school, a network too, a community, a rejoicing race of mankind, not limited to the molecular, but the spirit of grace being it, the merciful too. I've asked you to be you, the regal royal. I've asked you to come unto the limits no more of your sorrow. I am asking you to break through every veil in love and march forth with the attitude of one, or will you fly now? Will you change what you begin with? What's in your hand? Does anybody have any fish and bread? Oh, there's a little boy in the back that has a little brown paper sack with a few sardines and a biscuit. Bring it to me. Let's see what some light will do when what you give turns into more so that you have no lack. The multiplication, not a theory, not a monetary reward, or is it infinite that you are tapping into no longer as separation, but becoming the finite no more, led by a race that thinks it's finite, or timed by a superior source? Will you be the source now of your creation, creating you now anew? Create me and serve not another. Create the living regal royal that's you in your shoes, no matter what you look like to anybody else or to you in your mirror. Mercury's not there. Or am I changing the planets so that you see through my words now, my living words, the words that live, that behold a new creation, not limited to your ears and your eyes? What are you seeing now? Bread, said, breathing a new life into you. Will you consciousness now create with the living organization of you, with a school, with a methodology, with an educational system, a system of breathing me into place, speaking my word, you healing the crown, no longer needing the jewels of sorrow, no longer misplacing your connections, I don't know everything and I don't have all of the answers. But the right questions are of paramount importance that you consider now. The Christ may be you. The Christ. May be at your elbow. The Christ may be at your table. The Christ may be in your family. The Christ is not the leader strutting across the stage telling you to bow down and appease a God, that you need salvation. You need to accept vicarious atonement and a bunch of shit that robs you from the grave not, but sends you to it. So you just get erased again. An energetic supply of sorrow or cosmos do you know anything about, or recognition awards not, or are you but looking up in my mind? Will you look up in my mind? Are you willing to walk into my mind and be my mind? Are you willing to have one consciousness, constructing no other? Are you willing to see a state of mind, not of sorrow, but gleeful disorder no more? Will you arrange the healing of you? Will you consider a new class, a new course, a new network? The Christ not the organization of? Or are you but one, no matter what you call it? Will you be Ralph, Betty Sue? Will you all be me? Will I be you? One consciousness. Of continuation of sorrow no more, but the creation of science not, but the creation of love itself. Manufacture no other. Love, 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 love. And see love in every body, every person, no matter how ugly or repugnant they are to you. Love, love first, not what your eyes tell you they are. Love, love, not just what's in your mirror or the shape of another person or the size of their bank account, because all of that goes away in a breath. And many hearts will die out now. Because they didn't want to pump my words. They wanted to be their own words. They wanted to be their own solidification of their own manufacturing process, of their own molecules, to seek a life of sorrow, what they created. You rebelled against me. Why? You could have been me and defeated the grave. You see, I surrender to speak like this. I surrender to speak what I speak. I surrender to know what I know. I surrender to be corrected all the time. I seek correction, discipline, judgment. Those are special words to me, especially when put together. A synergy not of sorrow. I begged many times, years, for what I called God at the time. God, judge me, correct me, judge me, discipline me. And I tell that process, actually in a book I seldom mention, my first book, a book I self-published years ago, 20 years ago. I call it God in Business. I plan to put this on my website so you can download it and read it. My website is a process. I want you to excel me. I want you to have the clarity of focus. Not just the accumulation of sorrow for experiencing your life. I'm asking you to create life anew for each other, where you love, heal, healing love, where you are no longer espoused to sorrow. This is a new day, a new way, a new life, a new school, a new network. I don't know how to tell you how to name it. It's certainly not name it and claim it. It's certainly not the prosperity doctrine of, for you give up you. You give up you if you come into this school. Who would want to do that? Give up your life? To create a new one? In flesh? You being normal, not again. This is not about normalizing mankind's mind or its egocentric ways. It's edification of each other. I am no longer sorrow bound by. And the constraints of you will no longer award me its powers to be restrained by. For I'm not looking in your mirror to see me of separation. I'm looking through the looking glass of sorrow not. But I followed the white rabbit. I took the red pill. Oh my gosh. I'm divergent. But you cannot kill me. I'm the trilogy of your Satan knot, but I have a lot of books coming out. Or are you writing one now as a part of your school? Are you writing now the testimony of you, the experience of you? What you're seeing in these words for each other around you, a class you see of commotion not, but construction, continuation out of sorrow, but creation, new creating light, love, and joy in each other, with each other, for each other, that you inhabit the praise of not other, but you're gleeful now in the freedom of one. Are you seeing a different story of how a class can create and how people work together? Dobie Gillis not, or changing your thinker, your thinker mind, so that you're no longer led by sorrow, the processes of heal the light, be it, create the source of you again without the sorcery of sorrow. I love you all. My name is Theodore Cottingham. An hour with grace, love, and peace. An hour has been almost an hour that I recorded now today with you. See a new song, sing a new song. Be the power, the energy of grace, the energy of life itself. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. You see, when you listen, openly, when you listen surrenderedly to consider, when you listen where you're open to consider, you're considering being open. You listen not just to learn information, but you begin soon in this school to listen for transformation, connection, creation, creating a new network of life, a new DNA. No longer the ghetto in your genes. No longer the DNA of man. No longer the scum. No longer the semen of sorrow. I issue you a call to grace and salvation. I issue you a call to be leaders and to create the Creator's Award, where you heal each other and begin to construct the race of light. So heaven will be here. Pardon me. So that heaven will be here. Not it will be you. The energy, the love, the statement, the state of being. Not limited to your eyes again, nor your ears that put me into a 5 sense being you call molecular. I'm coming out. And I am grace. I am woman. I am love. I am whoever will be me, constructing me with love, joy, and peace. This is the name of my school. Leadership, Love, and Light. School of God, School of You, School of Me, School of Love. I don't know what it is not. But it will not torment the surrenderers who surrender to be the energy of not separation, a state of being. So there's no existential crisis here anymore. You're a scientist of, or will you break through the magnetic forces to no longer have a veil? No longer the magnetic spectrum of energy. Pull the veil down. Wear the dress of light, constructing it for each other. And let your infinite ways begin of the Creator. Creating each other with the consciousness of one. Hear me well. And grave defeat now. And resurrect the Lord of the Almighty not, but resurrect in your original power over death, hell, and the grave, and all sorrow. I speak healing to your joints, your marrow, your blood, your organs. I speak healing to your DNA. I speak healing to your mind. I speak healing to your ability to forgive those who have wounded you, those who have robbed you, scammed you with their religion or what they proposed or promised you. I'm asking you to heal you because you have the power. I'm asking you to heal you because you have the constructability, not the manipulativeness of sorrow, but the healing surrender of one to operate in your power to forgive. You first. Forgive you of everything you've done and not done. And quit being remorseful. Not that you don't have the knowledge of it, but it no longer affects you with the temptations of sorrow to ensorrow you. You no longer carry guilt. You no longer foment remorse. And you're no longer killing each other. Because the brutality of Satan, the brutality of separation, the mismatch of frequency, the mismatch of, what is it? Manna? There's something going on, and it's not just in the food supply. It's in the speech. It's in the recognition. It's in the hearing. It's in the construction of not sorrow, but healing love that heals love in every person. You see, is this contagious? Could be. Consider, maybe so. Maybe you should be here May 1st, March 1st. Maybe you should consider a lot of things differently and heal sorrow no more to be the Lord over you that wants you to appease it, wants you to follow the will of another. Be the original will of unconditional love and heal each other no matter what they look like beside you, in front of you, around you, in your community, nation, or cosmos. Be not afraid. I speak healing love to the maturity of you, to be the real you, the regal you, the royal you, and construct the light of sorrow no more that fits just you, but the regal light, the dressing of regal light that fits each other with a normalcy that is no longer exposed to sorrow or inundated or inculcated by it. I love you all. Let no one inoculate you against me. I'm not the Antichrist, but Christ has not been who most of you were taught it was. The Christ, the Messiah, the healer, the soon coming King, the regal you, the infinite who won't need a job again. Because you know where the 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread are. Not the pantry of sorrow. You no longer need your sardines and cheese. Thank you, precious ones, for listening. Consider, create. Create the content, create the love. Let love create. Love speaks. Love will teach. Love comes from inside. It's not manufactured outside of you. For yours is you. The love of creation, create a new one. No longer tethered by love to other. Be the original you, the source of one. Consciousness of grace. I love you. My name is Theodore, an old guy. Now originate grace, love, and peace. Thank you. TheodoreCottingham.com. You can sign up now. You can go to my website, TheodoreCottingham.com. You can sign up. You can become part. You can become part of the Christ condemnation network no more, concluding that it's someone else. But the party of grace, love, and peace and delight, jubilee, creating Christ all around at your table of 10, where you enable the empowerment of power to come forth in the paradigm that selects every person to be it who will, whosoever will. The first, the last, without the timing of sorrow, being the equal me, all of you. The race of glass, not, but see through and transparent be, and learn the love of one, and mature now in the leadership of power not, but the power of leadership to be you. Understand your creation powers and let love no more dissuade you to give them up, to create something else. I love you. Come to my website. You can subscribe. It's not free, but I'm doing a new thing and I'm doing it a new way and I don't have all the answers. But I will create with creators who create creators. And this is my name, my song, my message, my promise, my constituency, my class, my teachers, my essence, my consciousness, coming forth and who will love me to be me, not just know about me from a distance, but to become who I am. The message of Jesus, saved from all sorrow, be the infinite creators of the finite crown no more, but crown you in loving kindness to love each other equally. I love you all. TheodoreCottingham.com. Subscribe. You'll have a lot of questions probably. And you can write me, you can ask them, and I'll address them sometime in recordings like this, or maybe email you some kind of reply as best I can. But I'm old and decrepit not, but I worship no other. And I crown the light, and this is a light school for light to rejoice, singing the songs of the new creation me. Thank you again. Share these words. Love them. Subscribe. Transcribe them. Outline them. Create a course. Rizuko, Thinkific, Teachable, or one of dozens that now exist. So many of them you can create. You can take what I've shared, even this one recording, this one teaching video, make an outline and make a little mini course. And there are a lot of platforms now on the web that you can begin free, without charge. And when you're teaching you, you are teaching more than you think. There are more seeing you, hearing your voice than you're aware of. Let there be no thought that captures you to make you reclusive anymore. Wear the crown of light and distribute your love. Come into the class that creates the class of light. Hear me. Hear what I've said. Repeat it. Record it. Transcribe it. Teach it. Create a fellowship of one. You leaders, you women. So many of you have been put down, abused, treated as breeders, a rib. But my light friends are coming forth to light birth, to be the light. And it's you who will construct the crown, the infinite one for each other, all being one. I love you. I love you all. TheodoreCottingham.com. If you want to help me create what I'm creating, if you want to be the creator of what you're creating in a new way, with input from me, input from those around me, those around our table, there may be a table of 10 for us all, linked in a network you never imagined, that you couldn't see with those eyes. But I see with mine. I see with yours. Or do you see with mine? Or do we now all see with each other's eyes what's really going on? Thank you for sharing and leading now to no longer terminate in death, but rise in the resurrection of you, the freedom of. And freedomize each other liberally with the purse that never runs dry. For the well of sorrow has no wisdom there. But I do. I'm it. Internal to the lovers who will create and flow the living word. Good day. TheodoreCottingham.com. Subscribe. A new network, a new school, a new course. I offer you. And you can email me. I love you. You can buy Jesus the Pattern, the book I wrote. You can be a member in this school. You can come to my class, in-person classes soon. Wait not for another. Thank you. Good day. See you. Open your mouth to sorrow no more, but a new life.